Welcome back to another video on the social router and green YouTube. I've not said that for actually over a month. It'd be crazy. Do a quick rundown why have I not been recording for a month. You didn't see the post in the community on the YouTube channel. I'll give you a bit of head ups. They also had April election time in the UK, predicting it, and we went into campaigning mode. I did personally. I'm part of the Green Party. I had to follow our electoral rule when I campaign it on the ballot. Unfortunately, that did mean the YouTube channel have to pause. If I wanted to keep it going, I had to put an imprint and a watermark at the bottom of my video, just saying they built it on and promoted by me. And I didn't really want to have no imprint on my videos. You will see the video on the 2nd of May. It's after election day. It's the 1st. This is actually recorded on the 26th of April. At the moment, I don't know where I go. Anyway. This video is about trans mod. I've gone out and bought a trans flag for it. I have. You know, they're a ruling that trans women are physically not allowed to use women toilets. Go to biology sex now. The Supreme Court has said that make it a little bit awkward and hard because they never think about trans man in this situation, of course. And they're saying a trans woman can't use a women bathroom and got to use a men's bathroom because biology they are a man. What happens when a trans man go into the women's bathroom? Because biology they are a women. It don't stop like normal men still claiming they are trans men to a women in a safe space. They didn't think about that, really. All a trans right will be human right for anybody, which is not really put into cultural rules. But personally, we've got to fight for trans rights at the moment. It's quite sad to fight for them because they should be to give them right, but unfortunately that's not how this will work. But anyway, it's a trans protest in Derby today. I will see you probably in an hour time when I'm there. To you it'll be at 1 second.
And also, before we begin, my name's Liam. I work at Derbyshire LGBT+. If you don't know who we are the local LGBT+ charity. I do have a collection bucket right there. I'm not saying that everybody has to get money, but if you want to support your local charity, who actually stands up and does things for the queer community, then it would be very much appreciated, because Lord knows no one else gives us any money. We will begin very soon, promise.
Liam said I contacted Derbyshire.
Closer to the mic.
Right up to the mic.
Closer to the mic.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
I contacted Derbyshire LGBT to put on this protest. This is the first time I've ever organised a protest. It's the first time I've spoken at a protest. So yeah, I'm gonna try and talk, but I'm a little bit nervous.
Talking to the mic.
Just bend it, bend it.
That's better.
Oh no, it's going to fall.
It says current only endanger within. I'm going to put it down because I can't record all these things at once. So in case any of you are not aware, the word TERF stands for Trans Exclusive
Exclusionary radical feminist.
Exclusionary radical feminist, thank you. Which is a word they came up with themselves and no longer like because we started using it. I think that the word TERF is inherently sort of, it doesn't go together. TERFs are not feminist. I mean, they endanger trans women and they endanger cis women. So
We have two sites. We have one here in Derby, just on Curzon Street, the most obnoxious building on Curzon Street. So if you walk past it and you see, why is there so many rainbows in that window? Ta-da, it's us. We also have a space in Chesterfield too. The space is open for everyone. If you need a place, not just for support, if you're just like, oh God, I'm in a time of crisis. If you just want to go somewhere and be like, you know what, I want to be around queer people, I want to brew, and I just want to be around people who are like me, you can come down and chat with us. Today, if you want to find out more about what we do, come and have a chat with me. I'm going to be here in this area. Today, I'm exercising my right as a big scary dog, so I'm here to protect it. That was timing. Was that dog a paid actor?
The paid protester they were worried
I will
about.
get the details of that. I could use those for a gig, actually. But yes, we every Wednesday 11 till 3 in Derby here. We have our drop-in, which is literally what I was saying before. You can come in, have a brew. This Wednesday coming, we've got an afternoon tea on, so you can come and get some free afternoon tea. And just come and sit and have a chat with us. Sit and have a chat with other people. You don't have to be like, oh my God, things are really shit right now and I'm scared. It can just be like, I had a really nice biscuit the other night and I'd love to tell someone about it. But on top of that, we do have our support groups, and today I do want to talk about our Transforum group. Transforum is our trans and gender diverse support group / social group that happens once a month. Where's Alex? Put your hand up.
I'm over here.
Over there. That person over there. If you want to find out more about the group, go and talk to Alex. I run the youth services there, so we have a very, very successful youth group. Woo, there we go. And we offer a space where young people can be unashamedly themselves without people being like, you can't call yourself that, you can't do that, you can't do this. Well, in my space you can. So if you'd like to know more about our youth services, come and chat to me today. But my phone's here. I'm going to introduce the next speaker.
As we inevitably get at these demos, anybody who's done demos before, be aware of agitators who may walk amongst us, those who qualify themselves as citizen bloggers who are here to wind you up. Best advice is do not engage, do not talk. Your actions will be used against you on social media, so be conscious of anybody trying to interview you. So, thank you, first of all, every single one of you for being here today. I didn't think Derby would have such a big crowd. Those who came to Nottingham last week, that was amazing. This is even better in my opinion. Because right now, in this moment, just being visible is resistance. Just showing up is a political act. And just standing here and saying, I exist in a world that tries so hard to silence us, that is powerful. And you should give yourself a big round of applause. Just for being here today. Really honest, I know many of you are really hurting. Many of us are really angry. Damn right we should be. Because last week, the Supreme Court decided it could set judgment on who counts as a woman. Not based on your lived experience, not based on community or compassion, but on a bit of paperwork, based on exclusion and rooted in fear. So let's be absolutely clear on what this is. This is an attempt to roll back the rights decades for trans people. It's an attempt to rewrite reality to suit a narrow but cruel ideology. And it's an attack, and it's not just legal, it's personal. Damn right it's personal. And I'm taking this pretty personally too. Not because I'm here today as just another trans woman in a crowd of trans people. I'm Derbyshire's only openly elected trans councillor and the only independent elected councillor in the whole of the UK.
Yes!
I didn't get parachuted in by some central office in London. I stood against true blue conservatives and Borowash, beat them in their own heartlands. I stood in my community, spoke my truth, and people voted for me because of who I am, not in spite of it. Either too much, or you're not enough, or too different to lead. They are horribly wrong. You believe in leadership, you belong in decision making, and you belong in every single room where power sits and tries to pretend that we don't exist. I'm tired of reading court rulings that talk about us like we're some sort of problem that we need to be solved. I'm tired of watching politicians throw our lives around like we're some sort of culture war football. And I'm tired of having to stand here year after bloody year saying the same basic truth. Trans people are going nowhere. We're in our hospitals, we're in our schools, we're in our workplaces, we're in our universities, and we are here in every single part of our society, and we're not asking for permission to be here. That's why last weekend I wrote to the City Council, Nottingham, Derby, and all the authorities in between to ask them formally and to publicly affirm their support for trans people to use their services. I don't want vague ass statements. I want clarity. I want some action. I want every trans person in this county and the ones that surround us to know they are welcome, they are safe, and that no Supreme Court ruling will ever change that on the ground. Not in Derby, not in Chesterfield, not in Derbyshire, not anywhere. They can fight over our identities in courtrooms.
Didn't show the bigots at work how upset I was. I heard the radio repeat it 6 or 7 times that day, and every time felt like a new nail going through my lungs. I'm angry. Are you?
Yes!
Good. Anger gets shit done. This decision by the Supreme Court was not based on scientific research. This is a distraction. The country is in a cost of living crisis. Well, the cost is in the cost of living crisis. And instead of billionaires and politicians being held accountable for their greed, they use us as scapegoats.
Yeah.
Taking away our rights will not make your bills cheaper.
Yeah.
It will not make your rent cheaper. It will not make your groceries cheaper. Look to your left and now look to your right. You have a community who loves you, who supports you, and will fight alongside you through these horrific times. To the trans kids, non-binary, and all gender non-conforming kids, keep being who you are. Keep up this resistance. Being who you are is punk as fuck. Our community is strong. We are strong because we have compassion, we have love, we have empathy, we're fucking resilient, and most important, we're connected. They want us to feel hopeless. They want us to feel alone, and they want us to lose our connection. To be afraid to be seen in public. They want us to retreat back into the closet.
Yeah.
Fuck that! We will not be broken.
Yes.
I refuse to go back into the closet.
Yes.
I will be seen. I'll be seen right now. I'll be seen playing music. I'll be seen when I'm with my friends. I'll be seen at family events. And I'll be seen going to the shops to buy a fucking loaf of bread. So all you cisgender allies, Now's the time to show your unwavering support. We need your voice more than ever now. And to all the businesses claim they're queer friendly, now's the time to step up and fucking prove it. We need to know we're safe at your pubs. We need to know we're safe in your venues. Are they ready to put their morality over legality? Now's the time we show how strong the world we are. Trans rights are human rights!
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 We're not going anywhere!
And I was in my bed watching TikToks or something, and yeah, as I do, and I didn't really do anything else. I spent a long time not doing anything because I was angry, but more than that, I was scared and I was depressed. I still am depressed, but after what I saw, I complained about it. I had a right fucking moan about it. I complained about it to people I thought would listen to me. And someone did listen to me. Someone called Atlas. Lo and behold, weaken a little bit more. We're here. Thank you very much, Atlas. And yeah, I'm a little bit scared still. But I'm sick of that. I am fucking sick of being scared. I will not be scared anymore. I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be loud. And I'm going to be right fucking here. There will be blood on my badge before I give up my identity. Before I hand in my card and I say, hi, I'm Mr. Jack, or whatever you want my name to be. I am Judy! J-O-D-L-E! I want everyone here to shout out their names. Write out loud your names, the names you chose for yourselves. Thank you. You all have beautiful names, and you know why they're beautiful? Because you chose them! And I love you personally for that. I love you so dearly, darling. Thank you very much. Not just to Atlas, not just to Derby LGBT+, but to every single one of you, and to every one of us out there in the UK, in the world, standing up for each other and themselves. This change, this idea that they have, this legislatory change, is the sign, is the first big step in a very unfortunate trajectory. And that is a trajectory that will not change unless.
Hello. I run a trans forum, as Liam's kindly mentioned, which is a group that meets in Derby and Chesterfield once a month. We're moving to online as well because I know a lot of my trans siblings are not comfortable leaving the house right now, and I'm sure all of you can understand why. So to that I say, fuck the TERFs! You can do louder, fuck the TERFs! I'm a trans dude myself, and seeing all the hate to my trans sisters has just been appalling. There aren't words for it, it's devastating. And thank you to everyone who's here, who's shown up. I've made a point of calling out all of my friends who have said that they're allies over the years and, you know, have been silent this past couple of weeks. And so many of them are admitting their faults and showing up, and, you know, that takes guts. So thank you for everyone who's here, who's shown up. admitting you're wrong is never easy, admitting your silence is never easy, and educating people who are ignorant is hard, but every single one of us has probably dealt with that at some point. I just wanted to say thank you for being here, and I'll be posting the dates about Transforum, and community is beautiful. Fuck the TERFs!
So this is Cameron representing Burton Pride.
Hello, my name is Cameron. I'm the social media at Burton Pride manager. We've just a new startup group located in Burton. We don't have an office at the moment, unfortunately. You can find us over on Facebook at Burton Pride and over on Instagram at Burton Pride too. Speaking to the mic. I don't get used to this because it's my first time talking on stage. At Burton Pride, we believe everybody has a place around the area, including Derbyshire and Staffordshire in Burton. We are running a Pride at the 16th of August at Somnol Field. Early tickets are on sale right now, £5 at burtonpride.co.uk. If you could, everybody give the Facebook a follow, that'd be great. And Instagram. Thank you.
You showed up! I'm 43, I grew up in the 90s, I lived that grab life like probably a lot of you. Maybe I haven't got the best opinion of this town, maybe I don't have the best view about the place I grew up, but you fucking proved me wrong today. So thank you so much for that. Now, I wrote a load of stuff, the kind of normal stuff that you get at these protests, that's fine, but to be honest, everyone's pretty much covered it. We know the score, we know what's going on. Stand by the sentiments of the last speaker, fuck the TERFs. But what I really want to say is we know who we are, and we know who they are. Yeah. We know these people. We know what they do, we know what they want. They are small-minded, hateful people who hide behind their phone screens and computers and Supreme Court rulings, spitting venom and lies online to their stage army of sock puppet accounts on Twitter and that internet-poisoned high priestess in her mouldy castle. They target us because we are vulnerable, because we are few, because we challenge the basic truths of their bitter, brittle, hateful little lives. Trapped in patriarchal colonial structures, oppressed by stifling gender norms, their bodies creak as their hatred withers and corrupts them, and we grow stronger. Oh yes, in this moment in time, they may be having a good run of it. They may be out there on in the papers that nobody reads if they're under the age of 50. They may be out there giving fake information out. They may be saying this ruling means this. They may be saying this ruling means that. They can say that. They can keep going. They've got a window to do that because of this spineless Labour government and a hateful right-wing press in this country that never tires of punching down and never tires of indulging in the greatest, truest British tradition of bullying and shaming the weakest. Fuck that. They're trying to push us out of public life and crush our spirits. They want us scared. They want us lost. They want us alone. They want us like them in our homes, terrified to interact with the world, rotting our brains with social media propaganda, letting the terror and the fear overtake us. Fuck that! So it's time for the good news. Last weekend, me and my partners, and probably some of the people in this crowd, went down to London. You know that place. Us and about 25,000, 30,000 other people took Parliament Square. We turned that graveyard of empire, that petrified forest of brutality and injustice, into a beautiful, angry, hopeful protest in support of our community. 30,000 people strong. We pushed over their fences. We took over the square. We marched through the streets, sang songs, stopped traffic, shouted, F JK Rowling. There were so many of us that you couldn't see the start of the march from where we were. That's who we are. We know who we are. Turning the corner into St James's Park, looking down the street and seeing thousands of people streaming down, hopeful, singing songs. There was like a mini rave at one point. It was amazing. I gotta tell you, maybe you didn't see it on the news because they're doing their best to keep it from you, but I can tell you now, we were there, it happened, it was glorious. Then the next day, we went to the protest in Nottingham. Shout out to the wrong end of the A52. I think I heard that was the biggest trans rights protest ever in Nottingham. And again, people came with signs, banners, voices, giving beautiful, wonderful speeches of anger, of hope, of love. That's who we fucking are! I can tell you now, I don't need a head count, I don't need to go on Wikipedia, I don't need shit. This is the biggest protest for trans rights in Derby's history, so well done to every single goddamn one of you. Just to follow on from what Dana said, look around this crowd now, look at the people that are here, look at the people that have showed up. Especially for the young ones. These are the people that will save your life. These are the people who will walk with you through this dark period in our history. These are the people who will care for you and who you will care for. These are the people who will cook you meals, give you a place to crash, and be with you when it's all too much, because it is. Babies, it is. And more than that, these are the people who you will share your lives with, who will see you grow and develop into the fullest, most beautiful version of yourself, who you will have the best nights of your life with, who you'll share your sorrows, your victories, who you are, and they will love you all the more for it. They will be there with us when we emerge from this cloud of hate.
Jess, and like, can I just get a round of applause for this flag? This is like, she's giving, I'm sorry, like, this material. Oh. I have no idea, she doesn't talk to me. Yeah, she's a bit non-verbal, but that's valid. You know, it's a slippery slope to fascism, yeah? It's a slippery slope. And over the past week, I've been really paranoid. Like, does everybody hate me? Does everybody hate trans people? Are my friends secretly, you know, holding these opinions? But I talk to people and we're loved. We're 1% of the population. So they say. And over half of the country is against our basic human rights. It screams, look over there. You know? And the reason why, you know, J.K. Rowling and those idiots, I love the panto, yeah. Trans panto is where it's at. You know, some of my friends will be like, why were they so happy? What did they win? I said, they're happy because they know that this will hurt us. They are chronically online fools. And they should touch some grass and focus on themselves, honestly. Because at the end of the day, people who are transphobic, as you know, for their feminism, like, all that's happening is they cannot stop patriarchal oppression of cisgender men, and so they're lashing out trans people. And that's how hate movements are born. You know, that is how hate movements are born.
If you think they aren't coming for you next, there's something that you're missing. But yes, I just wanted to reiterate some of the things that Liam had mentioned about Derbyshire LGBT+. We as a community have been a force to be reckoned with for the last, as long as we can remember. However, we need the community back. I know that we've all gone and we've achieved so much, and we want to go and live peacefully because we're tired and we don't want to engage necessarily, but we really need you, and our community centre is exactly that. A community centre. It's not a crisis centre. So even if you aren't in crisis, you can offer something to your community just by being there. So come along, come and see us. We have an event next Friday called Community Conversations, which is inviting all of the community to come in and talk about the things that are affecting us, talk about the things that you're frightened about, because Derbyshire LGBT+ is staffed, volunteered, our trustees. We're all part of the community as well, so we're all experiencing everything that all of you that are coming to us for support with are experiencing too. And we know that we're tired, and we know that it's hard, but...
So she's probably very surprised I'm even up here. Like I said, doing this for anxiety and... Right, I have a trans best friend. Everyone probably does at some point. Known him for 17 years. My best mate's known him as well. We were brought up with him together. He's gone through a lot of shit. Can't deny. And myself, I'm just a cis woman, bisexual, happily. My best mate is a cis woman, lesbian, confusing me. But I love him nonetheless, and I love him nonetheless. Not gonna lie, I don't know much about what's going on. I've only just been told about it recently that this protest is gonna happen. Sorry, I keep looking at the floor. I'm not great with eye contact.
You're amazing!
Yeah, so I don't follow politics at all. I am sorry that I'm doing this kind of willy-nilly. But yeah, like everyone else has said,
we are coming to the end of these speeches now, and this person gave me their name while someone else was speaking, and they said I'm probably going to butcher it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'm so sorry, somebody else was talking at the time. I'm so sorry.
I'll introduce myself. My name's Kanyisa.
Yes!
And this song was the song that I grew up with. But it's called Something Inside So Strong. And it says, the higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, because there is something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. I thought that my pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong, oh, something inside so strong. I love you all and I see you. Trans lives matter. Non-binary lives matter. We are all valid and we are not going anywhere.
Right, Derby, just so that's going to direct that. But before we finish, Tanya wants to deliver a poem. So Tanya, I'm going to welcome you back up, and then we're going to do some chanting, and then we're going to disperse and apparently go to I don't know what the Wetherspoons is.
Wetherspoons for everybody. I wrote this poem a few months ago for Pride History Month, and wrote it over a bit of a weekend, but I was having a bit of a wobble. And I don't know how many of you know well the poem by Maya Angelou, Still I Rise. You might recognise the tone and style of this, so let's give it a go in front of a slightly bigger audience. Give me a second. You may call me by a name that was never truly mine. You may build your walls of silence, but still I shine. You may laugh at my reflection, say I'll never quite belong. But the truth is in my heartbeat, which I have known all along. Does my presence make you shudder? Does my joy offend your eyes? Because I step in heels of thunder, and still I rise. Just like rivers seeking oceans, flowing free despite the tide, crashing hard against rejection, still I rise. Do you think your words could break me? That I'd cower, lost in shame? I am fire, I am wonder, and I refuse to fade away. You may strike me down in anger, mock the way I claim my space, but my soul is carved from diamonds, and my beauty won't erase. Does my courage make you tremble? And does my laughter sound unwise? I have walked through flames unyielding, and still I rise. out of closets, out of shadows, through the doubt, the fear, the pain. I am here, and I am holy, and I will never bow again. For I am sister, I am daughter, I am love with open eyes. In a world that tries so hard to end me, still I rise. Have a great day. See you again soon. Stay fabulous.
So, before we disperse, rights are human right!
Trans rights are human rights!
Trans lives matter!
Trans rights matter!
Non-binary lives matter!
Non-binary lives matter!
We're here!
We're here!
We're queer!
We're queer!
And we're not going away!
We're not going away!
Yes! Thank you, Derby!
Oh, welcome back. This is a 2 day after the protest. I mean, yes, LA wait after by me. It's now Monday. Day. Through this week on the social media, you are going to see a lot of film we will be making up for the month off. We got 3 videos in the works. I mean, they're all about trans rights. At the moment, that is a big social justice debate. Everybody should have their rights in the country. But that court can just take it away with a click of their fingers. I will see you in my next video. It will be sometime next week. I will see you then. Goodbye for now and bye.